I want all of us to pat ourselves on the back. Pat yourself on the back. How does it feel? Feels relaxing. Congratulate yourselves for coming this far. What if you are wrong about everything you believe? Which belief will hurt you the most?
Question. Honestly, we don't know what happens when we die. There is a belief that there is a paradise and heaven. So there are things we want to do now that we don't do anymore, or we don't want to do them. We don't want to do them again. Or, in fact, let me just in one sentence. The belief that will hurt me the most is finding out that belief that of afterlife, everything I know about it is wrong. That will tremendously hurt me. That's even if I'm aware, though. But that belief of it being just a facade, that is, it's not real. Kai, it will hurt me. Thank you.
I'm going to say the same thing.
Okay.
No, it's not. Because recently a lot of my belief systems have crumbled, and I've had to start cultivating new ones. So as he said, he doesn't know how he would feel about a lot of finding out if there's the concept of heaven or hell is actually true. I recently been going on a journey of finding out, trying to decide whether or not, the idea of religion, and culture and all these societal beliefs, societal constructs, are just simply constructs or are actually true, right? So I think that I've experienced in a certain level the disappointment, right? I try to see what I would feel like, channel it already, so that I will probably not be disappointed if I now find out that, okay, the idea of sacrificing a lot of the things I would like to do because of because God said don't do this, or culture says don't do this, like it will pain me. So I'm having to just make I think for me it's a matter of choice, right? I'd like to believe that God, or the universe, or whatever anybody believes in, is a lot more merciful than we see him to be. So I'd like to believe that I can still balance out worldly life and the divine as well. So
Ordinarily, if you ask me, I don't want to be a lawyer. I want to be a fashion designer. I want to learn tailoring. You do not allow me. Now I see that it's good to be educated, but God has put in your hands what you need to thrive. So you have it. It's in it. It's in you. If you are lucky to get an education, good for you. But if you have missed that window for you to cultivate that desire, that burning desire, to get to a place where you have envisioned yourself to be, because there's a construct, there's a belief system that says, unfortunately, at a point in time, that says you can't do it that way. It's very painful. I had envisaged myself to be in the league of Versace and the rest at the time. But I'm barrister fired now. So I had somebody's hand up.
Everything I've done in life, every decisions I have taken, every steps, have all been influenced by by my belief in Christ. I was born in a Christian home, raised in a Christian way, and from that time to today, no matter what I do, I see my steps, my actions and decisions being influenced by what I have been engineered to believe right from beginning. So while growing up, I have been faced with, I have come in a time where I can take the easy route, do it the easy way. But I will say, this is who I am. I cannot do it that way. I have believed in what I have been taught and what I believe God has told me. So,
And what has it cost you? What has it cost you?
it has cost me a lot. A lot. And friends, there are my guys that I can't move with because I believe they will take me the wrong path. There are businesses I cannot indulge because of what I've been taught or made to believe. So I have believed that if I persist in this pattern of if I persist in this school of thought that say if you rely on God, believe in what He has told you, that He never fails. So if at the end I come to a point where it is obvious that everything I have believed or told or thought about God helping me and yes, giving me a better life is all lies, I'll be brutalized.
I think belief is all about, it goes with choice. And why I say so is because whatsoever you believe in, then you have to dedicate yourself into it with your mind and everything to work it out yourself. Like my brother just said, he said, if I believe that God will help me and at the end of the day, He fails me or it did not come the way I expected, I will be brutal, I'll be somehow. But the truth is that it depends on how you believe it. The Bible says it never fails if only you believe. So that is it. So for me, belief is a thing of choice. And I made up my mind, I believe in two things in life. What the word of God said and death. Any other thing you told me, just a choice for me to believe or not. If I die today, I just believe I'm there. That's the end. I'm not there to witness it.
What?
So going to school just like a scam to me now. Yes! I've seen the guys that made it without going to school. Two of us. They didn't go to school, but they make it. I've seen some fashion designers that don't go to school, but they went to other places and learned one or two skills, and they are productive. So to me, I don't believe that the teacher just scammed me, so, and I'm moved by that belief. I believe my parents just like. So I just came to realize I don't believe in anything. I don't believe God. So thank you.
All right.
Okay. While growing up, one had so while growing up, there's this. I came from an Igbo family, and in an Igbo family, it is believed that you can only make it with business. There's this mindset my dad have that you see business, you must do business, you must do business. And me, I'm a career person. So believing in you will succeed only if you do business, that was one, I think that is a wrong belief for me. That's a wrong belief for me. So now, what will pay me more if I did not follow my career path, if I did not do that, that what will pay me. Thank you.
That man will marry you. At the end of the day, he refuses to marry you. Of course, ladies, I know what to answer you.
Good afternoon, Engineer
Good
Clients.
afternoon.
Okay, so it is believed that the soul never dies. Yes. In religion, they will say after death is either you go to heaven or hell. And in hell, there's condemnation. It means that, so what does that mean? Condemnation in hell. What does that mean? What happens to the soul in hell? And then in heaven, there's everlasting life. That's for the soul that, I don't know, passed through judgment and it's in a good place. So I've always had that belief, but then my mindset kind of changed that since the soul never dies, and there's this theory that you reincarnate, and that's what I believe currently. So if I find out that reincarnation, honestly, because there are a lot of things that I would want to correct in my next life. And I also believe that, I don't know, there's this theory that we've lived different lives aside this one. So that gave me that mindset of believing in reincarnation. So therefore, if reincarnation doesn't exist, honestly, I think it will shatter my entire existence.
I will have our next speaker, please. Let's have our next speaker. Let's maximize our time.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, please.
Okay, mine is brave.
One house, please.
So, while growing up, I used to believe that once you're a good person, you're a good girl, you don't join bad friends, you don't do other things, everything will fall in place for you so well because you're a good person, you don't live the kind of life people live. But I've come to realize that life will teach you. Whether you're a good person, whether you are even if you're a saint, life will still teach you and teach you twice. Yes. And twice. So now I'm living my life as it goes. Because you being, oh, I'm a good person, I need to expect this, you get disappointed. So right now I'm seeing it as it goes because I don't want to believe again. I'm not believing again, yes. So that's just for me personally. Thank you.
Will hold me most is the belief that majority is always right.
Can we have one house, please? We need to hear him out, please.
The
Can
belief
we have that again?
hold me most is the belief that the majority is always right. Because if we realize most of the patterns we believe is because of popularity, because of what has circulated, and it has become inculcated into systems, both family patterns. So most times, as we keep going on, you see that they say change is the only thing that is constant. Even those discovery, even those evidence, they will still come another year and say, those things that we believe, they were not right from the onset. So believing the popular patterns and making us lose part of our own channel of destiny is something that hurt us more, because at the long run, we realize that we are following the wrong path because of those beliefs. Okay. Thank you.
So what popular pattern?
About education, and just like the last person said about being a good person, once you are good things will come for you. Okay. So you realize that you can be good and you'll be the person, especially in this kind of
true. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I personally think that the effects that our beliefs have over our lives, they vary, especially the belief of life after decisions you make considering life after now. Those decisions are going to shape many aspects of your life, while other beliefs are going to shape lesser aspects of your life. But personally, one belief, since everybody has actually touched on, especially life after now, which has gone on to shape most of my decisions. But one belief that is everywhere right now that it will so pain me if tomorrow I discover is false is the belief that
Everything we said here was what doctor said. The reason why we are doing a lot of things we are doing, and why we are not doing a lot of things we want to do is because we believe that when we move to the other side of existence, there's reward for what we did and what we didn't do here. But for the sake of the discussion, what will really shatter me the most is getting to find out someday that karma isn't real. Yes, because right now I'm convincing myself to believe that there's nothing like karma anywhere. That karma is just an idea to keep humans in check. Take a look at it. Some of the most wicked people we can find in human history, they lived the best of lives. Yes. We don't know where they are right now. We don't know what they are up to right now. Take a look at people like King Leopold. Take a look at take a look at King James that wrote the Bible. King James was a pedophile, was sleeping with his daughters, sleeping with minors. But he has his name attached to the most popular book known to humanity. So what will really shatter me the most is getting to find out that karma does not really exist. Thank you very much.
You know, in addition to
So, like I said, not every belief have the same effect on us. Some beliefs go on to shape major parts of our lives, or they've touched virtually all of that. But one that I want to specifically touch on, especially being the Men's Mental Health Month, is the fact that if I wake up tomorrow and discover that men are not supposed to be the breadwinners,
thank you so much.
I don't know what I took.
Thank you very much, Mr. Evan. Thank you very much. So please, to round up, let's just have one more person. That's right.
That I grew up and I discovered that it was absolutely wrong is the belief that as a lady, you have to marry as a virgin. That when you marry as a virgin, it's like a gift to your husband, and your husband will treasure you so much. There will be no headache, there will be no problem in your marriage. It's going to be smoother, and like that. But when I grew up, so I tried to keep to the rule.
Can the men give us their full attention? Thank you.
So I kept to the rule and I got married. But after getting married is the belief that hurt me the most. I had to basically walk out of it to heal because I discovered that it was a scam. It wasn't true. Now, apart from my own experience, I have also seen a lot of ladies who have kept themselves as virgins and got married. And at the end of the day, they couldn't have children. Then the ladies that were termed like worldly or wayward ladies, see, once they marry, they can have 10 children. Then you that married as a virgin kept yourself till you are 35 or 38. At the end of the day, no children. So that belief of keeping yourself as a virgin, not allowing me to explore and I just enter marriage like that, it really hurts. Thank you.
Marry the good thing. Marry the good one. Alright, thank you very much. I think we've exhausted our 20 minutes. Thank you very much. We've exhausted our 20 minutes. We are going to the next session. It has been a very wonderful time in our deep thinking session. Thank you very much.